The Buccos have not been playing the kind of their season guys.
No, and it would take a lot more than what we've been seeing because they're currently beneath the race. They would basically need to get very hot very soon. But the opposite of that seems a lot more likely. I'd love to see them prove me wrong, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
Attention please. Hitting for Pittsburgh. Number 3, Cole Tucker.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
From the stretch. On, he pops it up. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. Pirates leave 1, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Keone Kela is called upon, and it's not for his keep the deficit at 1 here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache.
The center fielder, Christian.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0-1 the count. Grounded to the right. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now that.
So here's Johan Camargo. His past history with Keone Kela. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In his career, Camargo carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now a 9-7 contest. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51.
Striding in to start the 9th, Colin Moran. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2. Here's Gregory Polanco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, the base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. As we approach the trade deadline and see this pennant race beginning to take shape, find themselves on the outside looking in.
That they do, Matt. Unfortunately, they haven't shown a lot of life at any point so far this season. To be honest, I'm not sure anybody thinks they have what it takes to climb back into this race. And if they're going to do it, we're going to have to see some signs of that really soon.
The batter, number 7.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys if you're an infielder.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Newman. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Number 10.
Ready for another shot. Now, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Soto will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Adam Eaton digging in next. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Margot. He's there and records the first down. Here now is Juan Soto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. The 0-1 offering fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Kella is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Eric Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here it comes. Ground ball left side. Taken there by Cabrera. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now batting. The left fielder.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. And another foul ball. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra inning. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wander Suero comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Gregory Polanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Madwell.
He's set, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Richard Rodriguez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48.
Standing in, Yan Gomes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one. Juan Soto to the plate now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Reynolds has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It's getting late. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 10, Ryan.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Josh Bell the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Starlin Castro.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Eric Thames will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Eric Thames.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. And he strikes him out here for route number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied 1. Austin Voth will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there, one away.
Now batter, the catcher.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Colin Moran will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Adam Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Pops this one up. Left fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw in gets away from him.
The right fielder, number 13, Madwell.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot. He swings and grounds it to short. Zips it to Castro for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
And guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you so?
Yeah, this year so far, this team hasn't been a serious contender at all. And that's usually the kind of club you would expect to be selling late in July or just standing pat.
Yeah, I just don't see them being in the market to acquire anything, guys, unless it's young, controllable talent. This does not appear to be their year, so I think the front office has its sights set on the future.
Well, in case you missed the memo, Trevor Story is about to make his debut in his brand new uniform.
Yeah, he was just traded for in the hopes of bolstering this lineup heading into the back stretch of this season. So we'll see what he can do for this club.
Yeah, mid-season additions like this one have become something a contender almost has to consider, or else they run the risk of falling behind other clubs without making any upgrades, D-Row. Kind of the way the league runs these days.
It's true, Dan. I'm sure they're eager to see what he might add to their lineup. Let's see if he can get off on the right foot in his new environment.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Pitch on the way. Liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Fernando
The 2-2. Will play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Story.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Let it rip right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trevor Story steps in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled.
All right, make your turn. Go, go, go two.
Reynolds isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
Get dirty.
And some poor base running there as they tag him out near third. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A windup and the 0-1. The ground out to short. Story. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 6. first pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yates, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now towards Story at short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. Today didn't go the way he wanted it to at the plate. Kind of a pedestrian debut with his new team.
Yeah, it wasn't his finest hour with the bat, but he should have plenty of opportunities down the stretch to make an impact.